Hello YouTube. Sorry I haven't posted any videos in a bit. As you'll see, I'm a little clean shaven. It's summertime. It's been summertime. Facial hair gets really freaking annoying. Alright, anyway, so just a small update. There have been a lot of people who go through and kind of nitpick my methodology. And they're like, oh, I've seen Timmy Joe Blow go through and have these aim snap-off occurrences, and it's nothing to look at. Okay, so here's the deal. If you're not familiar with the Hex Factor or the Hex Challenge, is basically a guy went out and said that anybody who claims to have magic abilities, if you can perform those magic abilities in my sterile environment, I will give you $250,000. This, I don't remember when this was initially presented, but it is now 2021 since the Hex Challenge was initially presented, I believe, back in mid or early 2000s, and nobody has yet to pass it. What I'm saying is, if somebody were to take me to court for libel or slander, which now fall under defamation in my state within the U.S., in the U.S., the burden's on them to prove that my statements are false. Outside of the country, let's say Canada or UK, the proof of burden's on me. Not a problem. Now, one of the things I'm going to request is a Hex Challenge. Basically, I'm going to take a laptop, my gaming laptop, and I'm going to go through and in front of somebody, record it on video. I'm going to do a brand new OS install, brand new and drivers installed. I'm going to make sure that it is working optimally. Windows 10, Windows 11, whichever you want on it. Whichever version of drivers for that hardware that you want on it. I will then sit there and make sure the game is installed. Once everything is all done, it will get put into evidence. At the end of that, I'm going to go through and issue you a Hex Challenge with the controller of your choosing, probably what you stream with 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, that gives you this magic ability to be a controller god. And then you can therefore take that and perform just like you would in Call of Duty League, or just like you would in front of 10,000, 50,000 people live on stream, have you perform your magic abilities. I will lay odds that my data is correct and you will fail the Hex Challenge. So, let's move on. Through my testing methodology, I went through and was able to actually observe something from one individual's video clips. And from their video clips, I actually had noticed something that was rather unusual that I have not seen from any other aimbot yet. So I don't know if this individual is using one that's off the shelf, or if they are using one that is a custom one-off through a developer on one of these side forums. Regardless, this aimbot seems to have a bit of a digital leg fetish, and that seems to be what kind of screwed them in the long run outside of the undeniable indicator that they're having an aim snap off of. And yeah, it definitely screwed them over. What you'll see, I believe it's 7 frames. So I'm looking at it at roughly 1080p, 1440p, 60 frames a second. Give or take, it might drop down to 50 frames a second. It might jump up to 65, depending on whatever was put out. I don't believe it was live streamed. I believe it was uploaded. So it should be pretty close to 60 frames a second, depending on what their capture device is capable of doing. That being said, at 7 frames a second, roughly 60 frames, 7 frames at roughly 60 frames a second, you're looking at about 16 milliseconds per frame, and what you're going to see is the aim stick to the player's leg for a duration of 7 frames. I have now found another video clip. I don't want to show it. It is much better, and it displays it perfectly. As soon as I started seeing these, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I can't believe some freaking idiot decided to use this. It's just like somebody who takes steroids needs to consult a physician. What are the side effects? Somebody's going to sit there and use a third-party app that's going to hijack control of your controller or your mouse and aim for you. What are the potential downsides of this? This is something you would like to ask another person outside of the person trying to sell it to you. So if somebody down the street's offering you drugs saying it's going to make you feel good, a little leery on that, maybe you want to consult with a physician, because it's probably not going to be good for you. Same reason why you would probably not want to use an aimbot going forward once you see what I found. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys this one clip, let you see what I found. And I found it through looking for one of my undeniable indicators, which is the aim snap off of. When I had seen it, this particular one is kind of an over-exaggeration, but pretty much was my thought process when I was going through and looking at it. And then when I had seen it, I was like, you got to be kidding me. Did I just see that? So, all right. After that, without further ado, I'll roll the clip for you guys. And yeah, I got a little more work ahead of me. And you guys should have a nice little show at their expense, because they lied to you. And they lied to the greater community. So enjoy this little clip. You'll probably see something from this person soon. Maybe. Deuces. Right. Alright, looks like a snap off. Let's go ahead and watch it again. Slow it down. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a snap off. Slow it down some more. Yeah, it's a snap off. Alright. Let's see if we can count the frames. Comes in, slides. Whoa, what is that? Alright, it's definitely a snap off of. What the hell was that? Whoa, what are we looking at here? Starts to ADS here. 1, 2, almost 3 full frames. It's mainly 2. Mechanical linear movement straight to the player's knee. Holds for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 frames. Unless you are a CNC machine build, there is no way you can hold aim like that at that speed. That is definitely an aim lock on a player's leg. Yes, it is.